Wahrscheinlich übersehe ich irgendwas ganz Elementares. Keine Ahnung, was das sein soll. Halt, hier geht's noch nach vorne. Da fehlt ja noch der halbe Raum. Ja, dann... Alles klar. Okay, ich hab schon gedacht, das gibt's doch nicht.
Dad's compactable footstool seemed like a great idea. I wasn't sure why it hadn't taken off.
Jetzt... Okay, also das ist wohl Dad und das ist die Mama, wahrscheinlich. Ah, Backgarden. Und da gibt es dann wahrscheinlich auch irgendwo sowas wie einen Brunnen oder sowas. Genau, da gibt's Wasser.
I only ever saw the transmitter active on a few occasions. During those times, Dad would have kept the shed door locked tight. I only... There was a solid block of wood next to the pump. I needed something to collect the...
Ja, ich hab doch einen Empty Jug. Kann ich hier uns sein Wasser holen? Ja, jetzt pump schon. Ach nö.
The pump handle had snapped, leaving only a small section of it protruding from the pump. It was going to take something heavy to force it down.
Okay.
There was a solid block of wood next to... The receiver attached to the shed received something from the transmitter, which in turn rotated the wheels to move the belt along in order to... I had no idea. Sometimes I think Dad added contraptions to his contraptions just to throw me off. Dad converted the garden shed into his personal workshop when he decided he wanted to work for himself. He'd normally spend every waking hour in there, inventing, tinkering, but it had been days, and there was no sign of him.
Gucken wir mal rein.
The door
Natürlich
was
zu.
locked, but something was blocking on the other side.
Okay. Stump, broken pump. Ist noch irgendwas? Ich habe immer noch nur den Stuhl.
I've had better ideas.
Och, ist doch nicht so. Ich finde die...
I don't think that would have...
Jetzt komme ich da mal rein. So, da drin ist
It looked
dunkel.
like the pitchfork had fallen from its resting place.
Machen wir der eine Pitchfork hier.
The lights in the shed only came on when Dad's generator was running. I hadn't figured out how it worked yet, though. It wasn't your average generator. I couldn't see a thing, and the idea of walking around a room in the dark, where my father invented things, made me nervous.
Also gut, ich habe kein Licht. So, was mache ich jetzt mit der...
The pitchfork wasn't heavy enough by itself to make the handle budge.
Das da reinstecken.
Yet another impressive feat of engineering.
Okay.
Well, well, well.
Also jetzt habe ich zumindest mal Wasser. Ich weiß immer noch nicht, welche Schalter ich betätigen muss. Vielleicht muss ich zuerst einmal das Wasser einfüllen. So.
There, that should keep it cool. The whole wall was covered in writing.
Jetzt.
With the machine generating power, there was some writing on the wall made visible by the light of the bulbs. Some of it was obscured by sunlight, though. I had to admit, some of Dad's inventions really were inspired.
Ah. Da sind Xe dran, aber das scheint hier das Richtige zu sein. Hier.
Dad had a habit of writing on whatever was nearest at the time. Apparently he found a way to make sure I didn't clean it. He must have wanted to remember that particular pattern, but what for?
Okay, der Part ist einfach.
Whatever I did, it caused the machine in the back garden to power up.
Okay, all this power from a crystal? So, jetzt gehe ich direkt mal nach hinten. Wieder in den Garten. Jetzt sollte da auch Licht sein. Also wenn ich den Schalter betätige. Juhu! Ein Aufzug.
I wasn't sure if I was getting any closer to figuring out what happened to him, but it was the best lead I had. There was a hand-drawn map on the wall with 2 locations marked. Our house and the hydroelectric dam, where Dad used to work.
Also irgendwann muss ich wahrscheinlich zu dem Damm hin. Strange machine.
There was a large machine in the middle of the shed, with what looked like sliding doors. Dad, you better not be stuck in there.
Da oben liegt was. Ich hab doch eine Leiter.
I'll find a way to blame it on the dog.
Was ist jetzt aufgegangen? Was war
The
das?
machine appeared to have opened by itself. There was a 50-50 chance that it was intended to respond to vibration, or that it was simply as reliable as the stepladder.
Oder dass das hier ist.
It was one of the puzzle boxes my father often made for Lily. I wasn't sure why he hadn't given her this one, but I knew she'd be happy to have it. There was a small keyhole in the back, but like many of Dad's devices, its purpose was far from obvious. The machine appeared to be waiting for something.
Ja, wahrscheinlich, dass einer reingeht.
There was a small keyhole.
Also, Puzzlebox.
I've had better.
Ich habe Notes. Ach, da kann ich Lilly mit der Maske aufwecken. Vielleicht. Oder.
I wanted to give Lily the puzzle box I found, but she was still asleep.
Sie scheint ein ziemlicher Tyrann zu sein. Letter.
I don't think that would have helped. Dougal, I think it's your turn. Lily was fearless, even with the way she got out of bed. Lily was...
Also, gebe ich hier mal die Puzzlebox.
Lily, does when in doubt, dance it out mean anything to you? Right.
Okay, nochmal angucken.
The secret
Das
dance
war sogar
routine turned out
richtig.
to be the solution for the combination lock. Inside the box there is a small key where the tasty treat should have been.
Ja. Den Schlüssel. Kann ich sie ja da jetzt in der Maschine benutzen? Ach Quatsch, ich will doch da im Garten hinten. Schlüssel. Im Schlüsselloch benutzen.
Looks about the right size.
Zack.
Hey!
Das war doch klar.
So hungry. Need breakfast. Look, Dougal, everything's laid out already. I should just make it myself. It's porridge. What could go wrong? Water? Check. Why doesn't Dad ever let me get a bowl for myself? Big old bag of oats. Prepare to be eaten. Hey, wait a minute. It's empty. Okay, I can fix this. All I need is a fresh bag of oats, a new bowl, and then to place a pot over the fire.
So. Okay, Wäsche angebrannt.
This is easy peasy. What was Dad worried about? Ugh, Dad tied a knot around the handle again. He must be trying to keep you away from the bowls, Dougal. I've never adventured on an empty stomach. Dougal, attack that string.
So. Ich habe es nicht selber durchgebissen, sondern ich habe den Hund dazu. Oh Mann. Okay. So. Ah, das sind die Oats. Lässt er mich nicht?
That breakfast wasn't going to prepare itself. Why didn't Granddad invent something like that? I've never adventured on an empty stomach.
Halt. Use Dougal with door.
Hey Dougal, I think someone's at the door, boy.
Funktioniert
Silly
nicht.
doggy. Dougal probably would have fetched the oats if I asked him, but I didn't trust him not to eat them. That breakfast wasn't going to prepare itself. Why didn't Granddad invent something like that?
Irgendwas im Inventar? Nein.
Dougal was pretty smart, but he didn't know how to put together a breakfast. Hey Dougal, I think someone's at the door, boy.
hätte ihn ablenken können. Ah, jawohl. Hat funktioniert, juhu. So. Aus. Wasser. Kochlöffel.
Wait till Dad hears I did this all by myself. Hang on. Where is Dad?
I did this all by myself.
Oh.
Okay, ich bin jetzt irgendwo anders.
For a moment, I wondered where I was.
Ich sehe
Then I
anders
noticed
aus.
everything was different. I was different, but
Der Grafenstil ist auch ganz
it
anders.
no longer mattered why. I couldn't let her think that she had lost someone else.
Welcome to Klunfira. Arthur's belongings.
Somebody had left their belongings on the floor of the strange room. After glancing over the items, I realized some of them belonged to my dad. So, this is where you went. Dad's pipe had been left behind, and in more pieces than the last time I saw it. No wonder, if his entrance was anything like mine was. It was unusual to see Dad without his hat, and vice versa. But then again, it was noticeably warmer than home. I decided to take it with me.
Was ist das da? Ja, okay.
A glass jar had been left next to the other belongings, emitting a faint white light. Assuming unusual objects to be important seemed like a good rule of thumb, so I picked it up.
Ist meistens nicht so schlecht. So, machen wir es jetzt. Ich wollte die Notes lesen. Naja, wenn er mich nicht lässt.
There was a pair of niche panels on one of the walls, each containing an empty spherical socket.
Ich könnte jetzt mir vorstellen, dass ich da den Ort einfach reinstellen muss.
Placing the jar into the left socket had restored basic power to the lab. There was a pair of niche panels on one of the walls, each containing an...
So. Also geht nicht
The lab
einfach
had
auf.
some power, but none of it was reaching the door release mechanism.
Ich den auch mal in das andere Ding reinschmeißen. Ah.
There was just enough power to distribute to the door release. It took a large amount of power to get me here. Logic dictated that it would take something similar to get me home. I was going to have to venture outside to find it. And in the back of my mind, I hoped that I might find my father along the way.
Dad must have gone to town without telling us. Oh well, time to go to work.
Time to go to work. Das bedeutet für mich time to stop playing for today. Ich spiele das nächste Mal weiter. Ich finde es richtig schön gemacht. The Little Acre. Ich bin gespannt, was mich noch erwartet. Ich sage tschüss, bis zum nächsten Mal. Euer Videospieler. Dieses Video ist nun vorbei, aber wenn es euch gefallen hat, dann schaut doch mal meine anderen Videos an, abonniert meinen Kanal, folgt mir auf Twitter oder unterstützt mich finanziell auf Patreon. Vielen Dank.